All right, we are live 2 minutes early because that's how I do things. We're always ahead of the curve. We're going to be ahead of the curve with the news. We're going to be ahead of the curve with where the direction of the crypto space is going. We're going to be ahead of the curve because we're traveling in the future. That is right. We're on a speed rocket ship all the way to Moontown. And in Moontown, we're going to talk about the crypto market. Let's just see how things are going. How are you doing? Thank you for joining, everybody. If you're watching this on a record, please hit that like button. Really helps spread this morning stream as we get it going and get it started. All right, let's get right into the crypto prices first. Nothing really too crazy. Baseball first in the chat. How are you doing, baseball? All right, we have We have Batecoin. No, we have Basecoin. Baseball coin. No, it is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 1.8%. We have Ethereum up 1%. And then after that, it looks pretty flat in the top 20. You go down to Uniswap, Bitcoin Cash. Then we're 2%. Really big movers. What is going on, Jay and Trade? How are we all doing? All right, there are a couple big gainers. XDC is moving. Flexcoin is moving. Maker is moving. So a little bit of a good side there. So for Curve, hey, Curve, I'm abandoning you. Where are you going to go? You're probably going to go to Maker or Compound. So you can see some serious action on Maker. Caspa also up 7%. I'm still kicking myself for not picking any up. If I click on Caspa, this is one of my moon bags. I just DCA'd into Sheeb for the first time, and I think Caspa is going to be one of the next ones. I hate buying a wick. Why didn't I buy some at a penny in June? I am kicking myself. Meanwhile, some of you Caspa fans out there are saying, I told you so, DZ. I told you so. If we look at TradingView, I need to get the real market cipher. Shout out to CryptoFace. If we look at TradingView here, you can see on the 4 hour, maybe a little bit of a cooldown. You can see a red dot form in there. So just be careful. If you are trading, things could get a little bit hairy. If we go to the 1 hour, you can see, hey, maybe it's getting a little bit of support, but the money flow is still heading down. Daily, though, looking pretty good. Money flow moving potentially up, and so is the VWAP, and a weekly not looking good. So we're getting mixed signals on the large time frames. We're getting mixed signals on the short time frames. Guys, just be careful out there. Right now, I am staying away from trading. How are we doing? G Money, Donald Trump, Grady, Loose Change, Mail, Flippa, and CCC, Crimson Caravan Company. How are we all doing? Yes, we're going to talk about XRP. We're going to, I don't want to say expose, but we're going to reveal XRP's holdings. We're going to show you how much they have, and we're going to show you how much they're dumping and how much they plan to dump. Just like the dog made a huge dump in Crypto Crabman's yard. You see what I did there? I brought it all back together. Hey, he talked about my dog's poop. All right, let's see here. Let's talk about GameStop now. All right, GameStop. Who remembers GameStop? Was that peak nostalgia? Was that peak gaming? Going to GameStop, I saw a picture of Grand Theft Auto 5. It was nuts. I remember going there for the Halo games. But anyways, back to GameStop. Let's talk about GameStop and crypto. They will stop supporting crypto wallets, citing regulatory uncertainty. I do not know one person who ever downloaded a GameStop wallet, so I don't think it's hurting anybody too much there. How are you doing, Gixer and Brokoshi? We're all feeling good up in here today. All right, once known for its primarily for its brick-and-mortar retail stores offering trade-ins, became the center of media attention when a group of retail investors from Reddit caused hedge fund managers to lose billions in the short positions on GME. So it became a Reddit crypto stocks favorite. It was a darling of the Reddit community. And also, if you think of the Reddit community, mid-30s, early 40s, maybe late 20s, maybe got a little nostalgia for GameStop. So, you know, it was the perfect storm to get everybody in Reddit excited. But we have some people in chat, they've never used it. Have you used GameStop? What was the last time you used GameStop? I think, man, I can't even remember. Maybe the last Call of Duty that I bought as a disc. I can't even tell you which one that is. Black Ops 2, maybe. I can't even remember, but I remember buying Halo, and I think Halo 2 was like, well, last time I was like, whoa, this is a pretty cool situation. All right, let's talk a little Bitcoin Lightning. And again, guys, we're going to talk about XRP. We're going to talk about Hex. And we're going to talk about the Litecoin halving. So we got some major stories on the way here. JPEG junkies in the house. How are you doing? Mang, your business. The junkie community, hey, they are fighting. They're fighting hard. They're fighting the good fight because they're trying to make a coin, the junk token. And me being in America, I can't personally do it. So I passed power to the DAO of the wallet, and so hopefully the junk token takes off in a serious way. Wow, he is spamming that thing, baby. All right, let's talk about Coinbase adding Bitcoin Lightning for payments right there. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't pull this away. Let's see. We go there, go there. All right. Yeah. So I might actually pull up the Twitter of Jack. Jack got into it. Got into it with some people here. No, just at Jack. Yes, at Jack. Jack arguing with Brian Armstrong, talking about, hey, Lightning Network. Brian Armstrong clapping back. I think we're actually just going to pull it up right here. There, that should be good. Let me get my preview. I'm trying to find my preview, everybody. All right, we're looking into how to best add Lightning. All right, so let's go here. So Jack responding. All right, see here. All right, Coinbase wallet. Welcome to the coffee shop of the future. Blah, 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 blah. The next step of crypto is making payments instant and free globally. So Jack, former CEO, pow, pow, pow. He fired some shots. Why do you continue to ignore Bitcoin and Lightning? Sounded like an NFT fudster. Finally like a fudster in there. What crypto is a better money transmission protocol and why? Okay. So shots getting fired here. Hey, we're looking into how to best add Lightning. It's non-trivial, but I think it's worth doing. Not sure why you think we're ignoring Bitcoin. We've onboarded more people to Bitcoin than probably any company in the world, including you, Jack, including your Twitter. And so we got the 100 millionaires and the billionaires arguing here. So they're looking to add Bitcoin Lightning payment for network for payments as part of their broader plan. We're looking into how to best add it. Here's from the tweet that we just read. I'm all for payments taking off in Bitcoin. Let's build it together. It is the second layer there. So is it going to be something exciting? I mean, is Coinbase adding Lightning Network doing anything? I don't know. Let's see. Weaponize. Oh, man, I might have to do that. Let's see. There you go. All right, you got you in as a standard. All right, just because my man is obsessed here. We do like the junkies. We'll show off the junkies, but we won't make this a whole thing because this is the news show. What the heck is going on? I've never seen JPEG store in day mode in a long time, and it was very, very confusing. All right, so Lightning Network, is it going to be added? It looks like it will be. I'm pretty excited. All right, here we have the JPEG Junkies. If you want to help support NFT Alpha Hit Network, the JPEG Junkies is a drop that we launch in. So they're building, the DAO is building a junk token, so you can shout it out. A little bit below mint, but hey, at one point, I think we minted at around 60. It was like 20, 25 bucks. It tripled over the year. Hey, you know, the market has cooled down. It is what it is. All right, let's talk about crypto is illegal in China. Yeah, that is our next story right there. Crypto. Why should it be illegal? Is it illegal? All right, this is a Wall Street Journal report. We got in, hey, retaining its Chinese footprint will be crucial for Binance. So if it's illegal, how are they doing $90 billion worth of business there? Looks a little bit crazy. Mang your business. We don't mind supporting the junkies, but we do want to have a conversation going. So when you deter the conversation about crypto news, unfortunately, we might have to cool you down there for a bit. But hey, don't take that any sign negative for the junkies. We're all junkies in here. I'm in the basement. I'm literally a junkie. Did I steal my mom's wallet this morning? I'm not going to answer that question. Anyways, back to Binance here. Let's zoom in a little bit because this is Wall Street Journal, and it's a serious publication, so they have a lot of words. As the world's largest crypto exchange, they were supposed to leave China behind when cryptocurrency trading was illegal in 2021. Let's see, view deleted. No, Mang. I'm sorry you're so upset or have that thought in your mind, but not the case. We're still hey, still supporting, still messaging the team, still talking to them literally. I've literally been a junkie. All right, almost 2 years later, users traded $90 billion worth of crypto-related assets in China in a single month. So it's illegal, and then 2 years later, during a bearish period, $90 billion worth of volume in a month. The transactions made China Binance's biggest market by far, accounting for 20% of volume worldwide, excluding trades made by a subset of very large traders. So this is excluding whale trades. Okay, so what does that mean? That's a lot of volume. So they're facing the onslaught of regulatory, enforcement actions by the SEC here. Binance has helped China users circumvent restrictions by directing them to visit different websites with Chinese domain names before rerouting them to Binance. And so, hey, is it a ban? Is it not a ban? Are they, jumping through different websites to maybe, hey, China, we're not doing anything wrong? I don't know. But it looks like Binance, they do have a complicated relationship with China. Zhao, also known as CZ, Chinese-born, but raised in Canada, founded the firm in Shanghai. So he was born in China, got citizenship in Canada, came back to China and Shanghai, opened Binance in Shanghai in 2017. Months later, the government issued the first of several rolling regulatory attacks on crypto exchanges. They feared the exchanges would be used to illegally move money out of the country. Zhao later said he moved Binance's operations to Japan. And then after that, he said, we're no longer in Japan. We're global, baby. We are everywhere. I'm in your basement. I'm in my mom's basement. We're, we got some employees in South Africa, North America, freaking Europe, Australia, Asia. We're everywhere. We got a man on the moon. Maybe he didn't say that, but maybe one day they will. They will say. Eventually, Binance is going to say, we have people on the moon. We're everywhere. We're a space company. We're an internet. We're beyond international. We're an intergalactic company. That's going to happen, folks. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. So it's an interesting story here, seeing that Binance, we comply with everybody. China, hey, we're banning crypto. 2 years later, $90 billion in volume. Make it make sense. I don't know what's really going on. Yes, Andreas, this is really live. What is going on, West? Tyler Durden, Trade Baby. Everybody chilling in the crib. We're having a good time. Fancy running into you here. Hey. No, just zapping on Lightning. All right. Good stuff here. All right, let's talk about Litecoin. Where's the Litecoin fans in the chat? Does anybody like Litecoin? Do you hold any Litecoin? I don't think I've held Litecoin since 2020, maybe 2021, but probably 2020, I think is the last time I bought some Litecoin. I remember, it was 2018, 2019, downloading Coinbase, wanting to buy some Bitcoin, seeing the price of other coins that are cheaper, and just like, hey, wouldn't it make sense if I just bought that instead? Surely it can hit $10,000. The other coin is $10,000. Why would I buy the coin that's $10,000? I want to buy the coin that isn't $10,000 yet. And then I bought XRP and watched it go down. All right. Hey, we love Tom Crown. Where is Tom Crown? We'll get Tom in here. I'll know I made it once Tom Crown hangs out in the chat. All right. Let's talk about Litecoin, baby. Having set today should harden the supply of the digital silver. Should James harden it? Is the quadrennial, this is what you say when it's every 4 years and you want to sound like a nerd, the quadrennial halving of the Litecoin blockchain set for today means the new issuance of units of Litecoin will be cut in half. So every block is going to be cut from 12.5 Litecoin to 6.25 Litecoin. 4 years from now, it'll be 3.125 after that. Charlie Lee, who is the founder, said disinflationary halvings achieve mass adoption. He also said, hey, it worked for Bitcoin. Maybe it'll work for Litecoin. Litecoin chart looking like every other alt. You know what? That is actually maybe worth checking out. Let's do it real quick. I'm not really the TA guy. There's people who do TA better than me. So I'm not going to say, hey, whatever. Plus, I got bootleg Market Cipher because I don't have my account hooked up on this computer yet. That being said, let's look at some of these larger time frames. All right, here we have the daily chart on Litecoin. Looks like we're kind of just chopping sideways in this range. That being said, it does look like, a lot of action kind of happening in these levels right here. This right here. I do see a green dot on the daily. I see the 4 hour. It's not looking horrible. Pass. That being said, looks like maybe some short-term games are in the works here. He saw sawing logs. Okay. Who bought Charlie Lee's bags? Maybe it was me. So Charlie Lee knew Bitcoin is special after he read an article about how was the exclusive payment method of Silk Road. So Charlie Lee knew Bitcoin was something special when it was the only way you could buy mushrooms. So he saw that. He's like, that's the only way you can buy heroin and cocaine and assassins. There is something here. He's like, I got an idea. All right, so he was so impressed that he later decided to start his own project. He forked the code, and then, he basically made quadruple the supply. So 21 million Bitcoin is going to be 84 million Litecoin. And so halving is today. If you're a Litecoin fan, hey, it's a big day for you. I hope your bag pumps. I hope it goes to the moon. I hope you become rich off your Litecoin. Now let's talk about Hex. Let's talk about Hex. Let's talk about Hex, baby. Let's talk about the price. See, it is below a penny, but it's now at half. All right, so it looks like we found support at half a penny. Go to the 7-day chart. It doesn't look great. Go to the max chart. You're going to see it go all the way up to 50 cents. So 50 cents to 5 cents is a 90% reduction. 50 cents to 0.5 cents is a 99% reduction. So if you bought here and you held, or say you staked it, I don't mean to laugh. Say you staked it for 5 years, you've gotten your awesome APR, right? Hey, I've got 127% APR. I am way up. Well, no, you were down 99% on the price of the token. What is going on, DZ's Peanuts? I need to host the main show more. I am doing one show this week. I think it's Friday. I'm doing 2 shows next week on BitBoy main channel. And then I think I'm doing the entire week 3 weeks from now, as Ben is in Dubai. So I'll be in there. You'll see me in there. All right. Hex delisted from Uniswap UI after the SEC suit. Let's see, they declared Hex and 2 other crypto projects led by Richard Hart as unregistered securities. That is Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX, saying he raised $1 billion from it. Woo! Claim the Eastern District of New York is now delisted on Uniswap's front end, though you can still, it is still tradable on the exchange. We'll talk you through that if you're looking to trade some Hex, or if you have some Hex and you're like, hey, I typed it in, I can't see it. Does that mean it's done? You know, I'm going to my wallet, it's not letting me do it. Does that mean I'm done? We're going to tell you how to do it. Tell Ben to hurry up. I started 2 minutes early, so maybe, you know, I started early. It's only right that he goes late. This is only a 30-minute show. I think he's going for what, 2 hours, hour and a half, hour. This is a 30-minute show. I want to make it tighter. I want to make it more just succinct. I want to make it succinct and pithy. Let me just use words that don't really mean much. I want to make it just a more news-packed program for a half hour. All right, so the move does not mean that Uniswap cannot trade Hex. Rather, the token is removed from the front-end user interface and appears with a warning note. Warning, warning. Traders can still swap Hex on the DEX, directly calling up the token smart contract. I actually haven't I haven't linked my MetaMask. So I re-downloaded Chrome. It gave me all my things. I haven't linked my Nami. I haven't linked my MetaMask. So we can't look at, my Cardano NFTs. We can't look at my ETH wallet. Otherwise, I would walk you through it real quick. And I have some PulseX. I don't have any Hex. So I would have showed you. I don't have any Hex, but I would have showed you some PulseX. I would have typed it out. Let me just show you. I'll tell you how. Since I can't show you, I can at least tell you. If you want to know how to trade some Hex, you go to CoinGecko. You never want to use Google for this. You never want to use Twitter for this. You want to make sure you're at CoinGecko.com. Make sure you're at the right page. Once you're at CoinGecko.com, you can go to contract right here. You click down. When there's more than one chain, they will all pop up. They'll usually lead with Ethereum. You then click to copy this. Click that. You copy it. Also, all right, now I go to Uniswap. How do I go to Uniswap? I know, I'll type in uniswap.whatever. Do not do that. Do not do that. Oh, I know. I'll go to Google. I'll type in Uniswap, and then I'll leave. Do not do that. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. I'm trying to tell you. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go still on CoinGecko. You're going to go to markets. When you go to markets, then you can see the Uniswap trading pair right here. So you click on the trading pair. Then it will take you there. I don't have my wallet connected, so I can't connect. And then, boom, you can't trade it anymore. And so I would go here. I would then paste the contract address as you can see it grayed out there. And then that would enable you to trade some Hex. So if you want to know how that, boom, I just walked you through it. Be careful out there, folks. We do not want you... we don't want you getting hurt. We don't want the Bit Squab getting wrecked. We just want you to be protected. And I know at least 2 people that have went to a fake Uniswap, tried to trade out of a token, and then got their whole wallet drained. So just be very, very careful if you're not familiar with Uniswap. All right, so the SEC sued Richard Hart, Hex, and Pulse projects. Here, this is the SDNY. And then according to the lawsuit, PulseX was launched as the Uniswap forks, and transactions of unregistered securities issued occurred on the DEX. Venue is proper in this district. So this is talking about why did they choose New York as the jurisdiction. The New York venue is proper in this district because many of the crypto assets transactions described took place on Uniswap, whose developers are headquartered in Brooklyn. So the whole reason SDNY said, hey, we can go after Richard. Hey, what are you doing? You have a local jurisdiction. Local, you got to say local. Be like, hey, man, I know Uniswap dev. He's based in Brooklyn, bro. He lives above the coffee shop. So that means we now have jurisdiction. I think this might be a critical point that might lead to Richard Hart walking away with nothing or just a slight slap on the wrist there. So, interesting development. There's a lot of things. Corey Costa on the episode 2 nights ago, he pointed out a lot of inconsistencies and factual just irregularities with the case there. So, you know, maybe they'll say a number is just totally incorrect. So a lot of stuff there. Hey, there might be a light at the end of the tunnel for Dick there. So there's going to be a little light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully, all right, check Pulse Hex. I'm not going to get into all the ecosystems tokens there, though. But all right, now a little bit of good news before we talk about XRP. Kenya suspends WorldCoin project over safety concerns. You know who's doing a lot of work in Africa? Cardano. Just signed a big deal with Ethiopia. Maybe. Now, this is just tinfoil time. Do not take this to the bank. This is a rumor. It's not even a rumor. It's a rumor I'm making up. It's a conspiracy I'm making up. Maybe IOG was like, hey, man, y'all got to get out of there. Maybe they educated them on what WorldCoin's trying to do, sell their data to, you know, big companies in the West, Chinese surveillance companies. Maybe they said, hey, you know what? We will reject that. Now, that's just my theory. I don't know. Now, back to the story. So, Kenya's interior minister said it has suspended WorldCoin while government agencies assess risks to public safety. Let's zoom in here again. We got one of those. No, my boomerizer, I can't see it all now. It was founded by Sam Altman. It required users to give their iris scans in exchange. And in some countries, users also get free crypto as part of their plan to create a identity and financial network. WorldCoin did not respond to a request for comment on the Interior Minister's statement here. Relevant security, financial services, and data protection agencies have commenced inquiries and investigations to establish the authenticity and legality of WorldCoin. So looking into them, WorldCoin, hey, they're remaining tight-lipped there. They're saying, what are you talking about? Give me your eyeball. Meanwhile, I mean, you have some of these interior ministers. They're not happy. Also, the projects come under scrutiny in Britain, Germany, and France. I'm surprised those three are just rolling over. Makes me think this is a surveillance state project that is private, and maybe they're just trying to make money off of you. You know, maybe this isn't. Maybe the government-private marriage isn't as strong as we thought. Maybe he's just trying to, you know, monetize it a little bit too hard for their liking there. Imagine actually supporting WorldCoin. I can't imagine. Was that sweet, sweet black coffee bean juice? This is sweet, sweet coffee bean juice. If we all want to take a little sip of coffee together, this will be a dopamine hit of the day. We're stealing this, I know, from Scott Adams. But let's all take a sip of your beverage. Hey, it could be water. It could be alcohol. It could be toilet tank water. It could be sweat from a sweatsuit. You could just be drinking it for the electrolytes. Let's all take a sip together. We're all going to take it on the count of 3, and then we're all going to just feel the wonderful, refreshing experience of our beverage. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was good. That was real good. That was real good. That was real good, folks. Real good, folks. All right, so love what we're seeing with WorldCoin. All right, now for the main story, XRP. This is huge. It's huge. If a lot of people don't know this, so this is going to be new information for a lot of people. XRP ran by Ripple. Ripple is a company loosely headquartered out of San Francisco. You know, they did a private raise, or privately controlled company. You can't buy stock in Ripple, or you can buy shares of it via like interesting websites and stuff that outsource some of those investments, but let's talk about it. Here's the total number of XRP that Ripple currently holds. So a lot of people, they don't know Ripple has a gigantic bag of XRP. But here's the thing a lot of people don't know. Probably most of you know, but not everybody. Ripple dumps XRP every month. They dump a significant amount. And they have enough to continue dumping at this rate for not quite a decade, more than 5 years. I don't know. I think they're going to adjust how much they dump because, you know, they'll probably, as they get closer to running out, they'll probably maybe shrink the amounts. But Ripple has a lot of XRP that they're dumping. And let's see, what are they dumping? How much are they dumping? And how often do they dump? All right, so this is the company behind XRP token. They released their XRP markets report. As part of the report, they got to share their holdings as of March 31st, and then, you know, a month later. So revealed their holdings fall in two categories: wallet held XRP and ones held in escrow lockups. Escrow lockups is the fancy way of saying this is what we dump is maybe the strong word. This is what we market sell. Actually, maybe I'm speaking out of line. Maybe there's some OTC interactions there. This is what we put on the market monthly. Ripple releases 1 billion XRP monthly as part of its monthly token unlock. As of March 31st, Ripple held 5.5 billion in the first wallet. This is wallet held XRP. But the wallet that dumps, okay, again, maybe I'm using strong language here. The wallet that that puts it on the market, they have 42 billion. I thought it was 80. I don't know why I thought it was 80. I was thinking 80 in my mind. That's where I came up with 5 years. So this is 3.5 years here. 42 billion. Well, a month later, 41 billion. And so they're dumping essentially right around a billion XRP monthly here. From the report, they grew holdings in Q2 as the figures are slightly up. However, the tokens in escrow reduced compared. So the wallet XRP, this is like, hey, let's market buy some and pump the price. The wallet, yeah, they went up, and so you're going to have people saying, yeah, what are you talking about? Ripple adds the amount of, they're buying XRP. You idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. They're buying XRP. You're wrong. Well, yeah, technically they're buying, but they're selling more than they're buying in a second wallet. So it's just it's a funny distinction on how they would why they would choose to do it that way. All right, ADA also, sorry, I was reading ADA Supreme from Beefy Taco. Ripple also addressed some misconceptions from the recent court ruling that it's not a security. Well, we're not going to get into the weeds of the court case. I mean, we all knew what was going to happen. They got a little bit of a favorable ruling. They got a little bit of a not favorable ruling. The SEC is going to appeal the stuff that they don't like. Well, the company also stated in the report that XRP tokens were never security. So in this report, they're bringing up the court case. It did admit that there are instances where it is, just like an Orange Grove or a Gold Bar, can be sold as an investment contract. However, such events don't magically transform the token into a security. I like the phrasing here, magically transform. That is a good persuasion phrase. Good persuasion phrases give you a visual. And so when you hear magically transform, personally speaking, maybe it's because I like sci-fi and fantasy. It's very easy for me to envision that. And so when they say such events don't magically transform the token, it makes you think of, yeah, of course there's not some wizard like, you know, with the wand and, you know, he does a little thing and there's like a little puff of smoke and then all of a sudden XRP is transformed. You're like, of course that doesn't happen, because they painted a really good visual in your mind of something that is impossible. They enjoyed a significant rally following the hearing, but then, you know, they peeled back, guys, if we're going to be honest, they peeled back a lot of the gains there. I don't know if I did the right XRP. Which one are we choosing? Market cap. Let's do the price, not the market cap, because the billion dropping can, you know, alter that pretty significantly. Here is the gain. We're gonna pull it from this wick on the 4 hour. Excuse me, because man, it's been so long since I've used some trading view. All right, so from the top, it's not an exact at the current price. Guys, we have peeled off 25%. At one point, it was closer to 30. Really, if you get some of these like moon math wicks, it was even more. So yeah, we are currently lost a quarter of the gain there. Let's see, does this one zoom, or is this like going to be weird? Yeah, that one's going to be weird because it's trading view. Is that guy over at XLM out of XRP? You're talking about Jeb. I think he still has a bag, and I think he's still obviously probably real close to his people, because billionaires, you know, birds of a feather flock together. They unlocked 1 billion in July, then locked back up 800 million. Whale Alert posts all of the transactions. Whale Alert is a fantastic thing. So yeah, thank you for sharing the actual amount there. Yeah, $200 million excess there. Some people say that is a significant amount. Market crash is coming, says Robert Medina. We need to watch out. Now, are you saying total crypto market cap, or are you just talking about that particular coin, XRP? If we look, yeah, it looks like, well, it looks like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the big daddy that runs everything. If we go to the 7-day chart, you're going to see it's kind of just coming back to this flat level, which it likes to hang out, this 29,100, 29,400. So we're going to be in that $300 to $500 range for a while. But he's saying it's dumping. Maybe we go down back below 29, get the $28,000 gods appeased. Yeah, Jub out of XRP. Yeah, no, he's out of the foundation. But what I'm saying is he's privy to the inner workings. He's privy to the teams. I'm not saying he's in their Slack reading their messages, but you don't think he can go, hey, what's the latest developments? Oh, I got some secrets for you, but I can't share them. Oh, man, I thought we were buds, but if you can't share them, you can't share them. I don't think that's how it goes. I think it's more like, hey, man, what's the latest developments? Haha, well, the judge is probably going to do this tomorrow. Hey, appreciate it. It's probably more like that. I don't, look, this is just me speculating. This is me mind reading. But yeah, he's no official part of the XRP team. Too bad CBDCs built on the XRP ledger don't require XRP to operate. Wonder where the real demand for the token will come from. That is a very good distinction, Jay, that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to XRP. And then there's also the Nostra or Vostra Nostra, where it's like, oh, well, you send money to Mexico, you send $10 to Mexico, you have to have $10 in the American side and $10 in the Mexican side. And they'll say, hey, they moved $280 billion last year. That's so much money. No, it's per transaction. So the largest transaction might have been 10 million. So they only needed 10 million at that one time. Then they pare back their position there. You're the best host. Hey, man, appreciate it. Alden. He is ran out. So Jeb is out. I followed Jeb's particular wallets, but is it possible he has a secret wallet? I probably not. He's probably scrutinized at that level. If he has secret wallets, it's probably filled with Bitcoin or Tether. It is a feeling. No, we're talking about feelings, and we're mind reading here. So while those who understand the ISO narrative have been looking at XRP, you overlook XDC. Yeah, XDC is killing it, Rudy Poo. That is one I am upset about. XDC and Caspa are two that I am upset, and a little bit of conflicts there. Hey, I got two phones. One to hit the like button, and the other to make sure I'm subscribed on a second account. That's all we got time for. We hit our 30 minutes. We actually went above 30 minutes. We went above and beyond, everybody. I appreciate everybody who came in, hung out. We hit 95 likes. Can 5 of you guys hit the like button? Then we get hit 100. I'll feel a lot better, and I won't spin the chamber of the revolver after the live stream. I'm not going to do that. That's a joke. I'm not despondent. I'm not like Jeffrey E. All right, two biggest sell pressure, and you don't need XRP to transact. Yeah, that's kind of my two main issues there too as well. Dome Gang, hey, bald token. I didn't get any. What a loss. That's all we got. Thank you for joining, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, and you should see me at 5 p.m. All right.